Hey guys, what's going on? So this is my vinyl collection, part 5, and so yeah, this is the penultimate episode of my vinyl collection. I have, excuse me, I only have one more episode to go. So yeah, I'll probably just do it tomorrow and get out of the way. And I'm gonna redo CD collection too. I'll probably take down my old CD collection and vinyl collection videos from like last year, because those turned out really bad too, and they're really cringy. Cause like I don't know, I had my channel for a couple of months when I started those, but for some reason those turned out really bad. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get started. We got 6 records, so I gotta hurry up, and my phone for some reason has been really low on memory, even though I only have like 3 or 4 goddamn photos in my gallery, but whatever. Anyways, first up we've got an extremely classic death metal album, and that is Altars of Madness by Morbid Angel. Amazing album. I think it's their best, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is Blessed Are the Sick. Or Blessed Are the Sick, as some people pronounce it. I'm gonna pre-order the vinyl reissue for that sometime. It comes out in like August or September though, so I've got some time for that. But anyways, I love this album cover. It's very iconic and a very popular album cover. Really good artwork. I believe the guy who did this also did the artwork for A Left Hand Path from Entombment, which is also a fantastic album. I really dig Morbid Angel's logo. I always thought it looked really badass. And it says Altars of Madness at the bottom. Here's the back. Pictures of the band. Pretty cool. Track listing is a gatefold. Giant picture of all the band members. Go like that. Just an insert. On this side, there's like a skeleton, and he's like playing the flute with another bone, so that's pretty badass. Or Angel logo. So that's kind of cool. It says this album is dedicated to the underground and all speed, death, and black metal fans everywhere. So that's cool. And on the back, you've got this artwork and the lyrics. I want to get a T-shirt with that artwork on it. I saw one. I'm gonna order it sometime in the next few months. I don't know. It's just on black vinyl. It sounds amazing though, because this is a full dynamic range reissue from Earache, and it sounds amazing. It's really fun to blast and fucking scare my family with. But some of my favorite songs on here are probably Maze of Torment, Chapel of Ghouls, Immoral Rites, and Suffocation. Although this whole album is amazing, but I kind of like the first half a little bit more, because the last 3 or 4 songs are a little bit repetitive. But as a whole, this is an amazing album. If you want to get into death metal, this is definitely a very good place to start. This and pretty much any of Death's albums are all really good starter death metal albums, and this is an absolute classic. One of the best, if not the best, old school death metal albums. Like if it weren't for Death, this would probably be like the best old school death metal album. Although I also really dig Obituary, actually even more than Morbid Angel, and like Autopsy, Suffocation. I don't know, fucking love old school death metal. Next up, we've got a grindcore album that is very underrated. It's more of a compilation, but Napalm Death, Grand Madness at the BBC, the Earache Peel sessions. So what this basically is it's John Peel sessions, like they played, and I guess the guy John Peel broadcasted it on radio, I guess. But it's really, really good. My second favorite from Napalm Death, my favorite is From Enslavement to Obliteration. Gotta keep stuttering. But this one is really good. It's more chaotic than Scum. I actually kind of like it a little bit better than Scum, which I need to pick that album up really bad, because it's probably going to sell out sometime soon, I heard. But this album cover is pretty cool. You got that guy there, like, the radio tower's like blowing out his brains. I wish they used the actual Napalm Death logo, though. It's kind of a shame that they didn't. But what can you do about it? Here's the back with the track listing. I like the way the font's used, how it's all slanted. Pretty nice. Came with a printed inner sleeve. Yeah, close-up of the artwork on this side. And logo on this side, and like a collage of like newspaper clippings about the band. So that's pretty nice. Also, the seam is starting to split, which I don't. This is what I don't like about printed inner sleeves. They look nice, but they aren't super durable. This is my favorite color vinyl I own. Green and white splatter, limited to 500 copies. I believe it's German distro exclusive, so this is an import. I actually got this at Chaos Records, which is more of a hardcore punk and ska punk and like new wave kind of record store. If you've ever been there and you're in Southern California, but like, I don't know, if you're ever in that area, definitely check that place out if you're into punk. But the second I saw this, like, I just knew I had to pick it up. This is also 108 grams. Anyways, I don't know what I should say my favorite song on here, because it's a grind album, so like, I don't know, it's kind of weird to say what your favorite song is, because every song kind of blends together. They're mostly around like 30 seconds to a minute. My favorites on here though are Suffer the Children, Deceiver, Confirm or Die, and The Kill, to name a few, and also Scum. But yeah, a lot of the songs on here are pretty much already on other albums. Side 1 is all Lee Dorian, I'm pretty sure. And that's the name of that era of the singer. I'm pretty sure that's the vocalist's name. I'm really bad with names. And then it has Barney Greenway on the other side, who's probably my favorite Napalm Death vocalist. And, yeah. Barney Greenway is actually one of my favorite guttural vocalists ever. Okay, next up we have got a really, really good tech death album, one of my favorites, but not my favorite from this band. Nile and their Darkened Shrines. I really need to get Annihilation of the Wicked because that's their best album. But for now I've got this. This is my second favorite album from Nile. It's in like a plastic sleeve that's like falling apart. Relapse sticker right there. It's 25th anniversary reissue, even though this album didn't come out 25 years ago. I guess they're talking about the record label. I like the album cover. On the digital version and on the CD version, I believe it's different. There's the back. I also like the spine. It's really shiny. It's a gatefold. You got all the lyric annotations and that artwork, which is really, really freaking cool looking. And if you don't know Nile, their lyrics are about Egyptian mythology. So like, their lyrics are really hard to make out what's going on. So they had to annotate the lyrics. And I believe this is the first time they started doing that. This is like their third album, I think. It's on a red vinyl, which doesn't make much sense because it doesn't match with the artwork very well. But it is very nice looking color vinyl. I just don't like how it doesn't match the artwork. But I don't know. I'm just happy to have this because I don't know. This is probably one of the heaviest album I own as of now. And the other LP is exactly the same looking, so I'm not going to show it. It's 2 LP. But anyways, it also came with an insert with just all the lyrics. Pretty nice. But yeah, my favorite song on here is probably the first song, The Blessed Dead. Or The Blessed Dead. It's a lot less awkward to say. It's really good. They got more progressive on here. One of the things I don't like about this album, though, is that the songs kind of blend together really easily. I'm just going to put that away later. We're 7 minutes in already. But yeah. Alright, next we have a band that's very different from... No, the past 3 albums I showed were all extreme albums. Now we've got my NOFX shit, and they're a much lighter band. Liberal Animation. This is a very good album. It's not their best, in my opinion, but it's really good still. I really love this album cover. You got, like, cows eating a human, and there's, like, if you look really close, you see, like, there's a lamp with, like, humans on it. On the back, you've got, like, naked humans grazing in the field. And I believe that was supposed to look like the band members, because that guy's facial features kind of like Fat Mike before he was fat. All the song titles and everything, really cool artwork. Alright, you got an insert with, like, poster, like, concert flyers and all the lyrics, and very old-looking pictures of the band. They all look very young. And this is their debut album, by the way, if you don't know. White sleeve, black vinyl. Sounds pretty good. This is a fun record to blast. It's not their best, like I said. There's some filler, especially on side 2. But there's some really funny songs on here, like A200 Club is about... He just screams, I've got crabs. I have crabs for, like, most of the songs. Pretty funny. Here Comes the Neighborhood is really good. Like, the first 4 songs are amazing. And the rest of the album is good, but not as good as the first 4 songs. But pretty good. A lot of people don't like that album, but I like it. Next, we've got one of my favorite NOFX albums. And skipping, like, 2 albums ahead. This is White Trash, Two Heaves and a Bean. This is a very good album. At first, I didn't like it as much as Punk and Drublic, but now I like it just as much. Here's the album cover. It's really weird. You got, like, the band members shirtless. Weird. On the back, you have their shoes, which is even weirder. Or actually just as weird. There's already some ringwear, which I just noticed right now. Track listing, same deal. An insert with, like, all of this. I don't even know what they're trying to do there. I guess they're, like, they put, like, beans for, like, El Jefe because he's Mexican, and malt liquor for Eric Gint because he's, for Smelly because he's white, and then Matzos, which I don't know what those are, but that's what it says for Fat Mike and Eric Melvin. Black vinyl. Some of my favorite songs on here are Bob, Sticking in My Eye. That song's pretty popular. You're Bleeding, Lisa and Louise, The Bag. Please Put, not Please Put that song already. Warm. Johnny Appleseed, She's Gone. This is a fantastic album, and the production is really, really good on here. So yeah, definitely check this out. This is a good place to start if you want to get into NOFX. But the best album is better if you want to get into NOFX. And that, of course, is my favorite album from them, and everyone's favorite album from them, pretty much, Punk and Drublic. This is my second favorite punk album of all time. I love this so much. There's the album cover, although it's different on the vinyl version. Normally it's like green, and then normally it's red, and then this is like neon green, but change the color scheme. I actually think this looks better, and it's like pop-up, kind of, like you could feel it. There's the back with all the track listing, and a picture of the band in the background. Printed inner sleeve. It's actually barely a seam rip, but I don't know. Pictures and thank yous. All the lyrics, which are really hard because they're in a really small font, but it's on black vinyl, or for some reason it's really fucking thin. Like, I can bend this and it's fine. And it's really dirty. I should clean this. I'm really pissed because, like, this got scratched somehow, and now Leave It Alone. It's like, it's not, you know when people say, like, a broken record, how it skips over and over? It's like that. My favorite song on here of this whole album, literally, there's not a single song on this album I don't like, except for maybe, like, that one song that's like a joke song, and it's not even really that entertaining. It's, like, funny the first time you hear it. It's called, My Heart Is Yearning. That song's really weird. But so many amazing songs on here, you know, Linoleum, Leave It Alone, Dick, The Cause, Don't Call Me White, Perfect Government, The Bruised, The Quasimodo, Dying Degree, Fleas, Lori Myers is amazing. I like the female vocals of that song a lot. Jeff Wears Birkenstocks, Punk Guy, Happy Guy. Rico is like a, kind of like a, what's the word? Like a reggae kind of song, but then it gets more punk at the end. And then Scavenger Type is like a acoustic song, and the vocals from Fat Mike are really good. Song, but this is a perfect album. I love this album so much nostalgia from last summer when I was getting into NOFX, and this is one of the first records I ever bought. Punk and Drublic from NOFX, check it out. It's absolutely amazing. Some people hate them because they're a little bit pop punky. I don't give a shit. I don't listen to that much pop punk, but I fucking love NOFX. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is my second to last vinyl video, like I said, or vinyl collection video. And next time we've got like some Slayer, so that's gonna be really fun. But yeah. See you guys next time.